Peace, and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Through the Knowledge Radio, a place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born of Law, and we are in the building. Cinematic thoughts of the movie Us, Get Out, and Black Panther. So we back for another go round. So we see where we're gonna go with this excursion today. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, I got the military mind uh, Sister Sass in the building. Okay.
Shalom, shalom. How are you?
Shalom. Shalom. And we like 20 minutes away from 12 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
And at 12 o'clock, we're going to begin our homage and honor to two warrior revolutionaries, Dr. Huey Newton on his born day and Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad on his transition day. So we're going to see what's up with the what's up. And let's get down with the get down. Big O, how are you, sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Shalom, Big O. Shalom to everyone.
It's just shalom to Big O, nobody else. Okay.
Oh, to no one else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
We're gonna see how this goes because I've seen two of those movies one time each.
I said shalom in the house. I said shalom in the house. Man. Right.
And um, we'll see about Black Panther. From what I know, his introduction he came through Captain America: Civil War.
Word.
That 2.5 hour movie. I didn't realize how long it was when I went to take my daughter to see that, but it was so bad it was long. But they had to introduce the Panther.
Big O, you getting on the panel, yeah? You want to talk about us, Get Out, and Black Panther? No? No? Did anybody that's actually in who listening on here that they actually see the movies? Get Out, Us. Did they see Black Panther?
I didn't. I mean, from amongst the people I know, nobody went to go see Us because they were like, "It's a horror film. Nobody wants to see that." And then, of course, everybody ran to see Get Out and Black Panther. So
I think Get Out and Black Panther had some of the largest
turn out.
breakdown.
Oh, breakdowns. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everybody and their mama
That Get
became
Out.
like a breakdown specialist.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything about it. Like, I mean, all these breakdowns and but then again, to them, it's probably just a movie. It did not change anybody's way of thinking. And if it did, it was a very, very small percentage.
It went right back to them white bitches the next day.
Yep, there you go.
Rose,
Probably took one week
Rose.
to see it. Yeah.
It's like Rose, give me the fucking keys, Rose. I went back to the girl like, let me see your closet. See if you got any pictures of some other niggas up in here in your closet, in your
Mhm.
shoebox. Give me your shoebox, Rose. Rose.
The kidnapping of black people is nothing new.
Rose.
It is nothing new.
I hope
I
they
wonder if
don't think
I didn't listen to any of
I'm
the
saying
breakdowns.
that the whole night. I'm gonna say it the whole stream. Rose, Rose, give me the fucking keys. She was like, I can't give you those keys, right, babe? After all that, couldn't even kill the white bitch. Just raggedy as hell. Ah,
I know we're dealing with just black movies, but we need to do some other
killed
type,
her mama,
a couple of
killed
other.
her daddy, killed
Yeah,
her brother,
yeah,
but couldn't kill that bitch.
yeah.
couldn't kill that
Are you
man.
still stuck on that? He's stuck.
That African was like, I'll do it. Blew that bitch to hell. I'll do it. He had that look in his eye, like, I'll do it. I'll do it. One of a kind, top of the line, a real doggone keeper. That movie was disgusting. That shit disgusted me every single time I watched it.
Why you keep watching it? Movies like that I watch once, and that's it.
That movie, I love that movie. That movie was like one of the best movies ever made.
Really.
Yeah, yes. He tried everything other than to be himself, and he had to be himself in the end, and he was the best at it. Whew. He let the little brother yoke him up a little bit. Like, come on, let me just tell you. Killed his ass. Killed the daddy. Killed the mama. Bitch, you ain't about to tap on no motherfucking teacup no more, bitch. He ran the sister over and shit. Why you had to do the sister like that? You were born to ruin everything. I was like, where the fuck did they get this motherfucker from? But you know who that was?
No,
Who that was? No?
no.
You seen The Purge?
I've seen 3 out of 4 of them. You
You
talking about?
remember that black lady
Wait,
who
wait,
was
wait, wait.
the
You talking about the last purge?
you remember the black lady who was the helper in The Purge? She had the ambulance and everything. She
Oh,
was like,
okay. So you're talking about the one before the last one? Oh, of
yeah,
course. Yeah, I love that movie.
that's her.
It is. Oh,
Yeah, you tell you that they ain't shit, boy.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she was
She was a Dominican in that movie, in the purge.
right.
Mhm.
Of course she was. Of course,
Yep.
of course she was. She was like, no, 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 no. I assure you, I answer to no one here. Oh,
The purge is unrealistic anyway.
really?
Yes.
Mm, really?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's 11:47. 11:47. So I can't. You know. So let's see. What movie you want to start with? Which one was your favorite movie out of those three? Did you see Us? Did you really like Us?
No, I didn't like Us, but I saw Us.
No.
No, I didn't like Us. I mean, um, you liked Us?
I liked all of those movies.
Really? You liked all of
Some
them? Okay, well,
were
tell me why
amazing.
you like Us. Why do you like the plot? Okay, so
Huh?
what? Tell me what the plot is. You love the plot?
Alexa, call the police. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I'm not about to tell my age, so we're gonna keep it moving. You telling your age. Keep it moving.
Wow. The Loonies. The Loonies became a horror song in the film. I got five on it. Doo-doo-doo. I was like, ooh, she's going down upstairs.
I'm
Doo-doo-doo.
glad they got some money.
Doo-doo. I don't think he paid them. Bastard. Fuck that movie. But I love like the little scenes in it. I loved it.
What scene? That scene? That particular scene?
They killed them crackers in that house, and they killed all of them crackers They killed them and then they went and held hands. I was like, this is beautiful. What is that? Velvet? They ain't need no nuclear bombs. They ain't need none of that shit. They just needed unity of purpose, and they took them motherfuckers out.
There you
They ain't
go.
even last a day. They ain't last a day. They had some scissors and killed every motherfucker
Hand in hand.
up close and personal. Dead, 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 dead.
How they kill him? How did they with the scissor? They went to what, the neck, or where they go?
They snipped them. Then whatever it was, they was done.
Okay.
The black people made it through the horror film. How
Yes.
about that shit?
What? Hmm.
You know,
I
this ain't
think.
just LL Cool J. Like he the only one that made it. You know, what I'm saying through the horror film.
Did you think it was scary?
I think it was scary for everybody else. I think it was great when they came up in their formation towards the house and how they, whoo, whoo, that shit was magic. Tether yourself to the table. I was like, yeah. She told the little girl, she was like, run, run. That black matriarch came in there, organized all of them fucking people like an army, everybody all over the planet with precision, with military precision. 1 second, everybody was done for. Nobody was like, well, I think I should be in charge. None of that shit. Everybody was done. Everybody was dead. And you see the difference between their world and ours. The difference. It was like, it was great. That shit was beautiful. That shit was, you know, who we try to be on one side versus who the world see us as. You see what I'm saying? That disdain and that hatred for black people and the black family. Old boy put it in the horror movie and they was like, yeah, that movie was good. No, everybody that I talked to, what did they say about that movie? That shit was confusing as fuck. I don't even know how to fuck anybody like that stupid ass, confusing ass movie. It was stupid and confusing. It was dumb. That was the reverberation of everybody talking about us.
Yeah, a lot of
Dude,
people turned off.
people was on the internet like, I know nobody got that fucking movie. Ain't no way in fucking hell, man. Nobody could tell me that they watched that movie. I watched the movie 17 times. And I ain't get nothing in that fucking movie and shit. I don't know. They was stressed out. They was stressed out. I was like, man, do y'all know what mind created that shit? He took you right into the deep recesses of pent up aggression and disdain for black people and the black family. And try to make it look like they was the hero and the villain at the same time. He
So,
ain't
so it was
us.
an attack on the black family.
He ain't a part of us. What
Hmm.
else would it be?
Yeah,
What else would it be?
they would say, that's all in our mind.
All in our mind. He
Hmm.
showed you it's all in reality. An effeminized black male,
As usual.
two demonic ass children, one obsessed with the material world, another one obsessed with fantasy.
Hmm.
He was a pyro. You see what I'm saying? He was a pyro. Obsessed with that fire. And he had a potty mouth. Potty mouth. I said, this is not no black family. Oh, buddy said some cuss word, and he just like, hey, you don't say that. I was like, what the fuck? What? Yeah, none of that vernacular matched any of our cultural norms. None of it. The beach house, okay, the summer home or whatever, maybe that got left in their family. I could see that, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going there on vacation. She went there as a little girl, traditional in the family. I could see that. That shit was amazing. But the conversations, they would snap. No, baby, come on. Like, okay. Well, I was like, yo, she's snapping off me. What the fuck is this? I'm like, oh man,
Me sh-
this is how they see us. Is this how they see us? I was like, nah, this can't be right. Now, the other motherfuckers who showed up to the house, that's how they see us. You better be afraid for your life. When these black people come around you, they're going to kill you. I loved it. I'm telling you, I was like, man, yeah, it's our turn now. We're American too, you know. I was like, what the fuck is he got her saying? What is he? What? All of that. All of it. See, on different levels, depending on where you are within your cultural development, you can see different things. So this was just interesting to see the portrayal of how they see us, when they see us. You know, they had that series about the Central Park Five with the Central Park.
Yes, yes, I watched that. Yep.
So they got us, and then they got when they see us. You
And
see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
So it's all together. So when you seen the movie, you was like, whatever, this is some bullshit, yo.
I mean, it's not my type of movie first. So I'm like not a horror flick person.
You didn't like Freddy, you didn't like
No,
Jason,
that
you
was
didn't
I
like
was.
Chucky,
You
you didn't like
didn't
Michael
let me finish.
Myers,
You didn't
you
let me
didn't like
finish. You did not let me
you didn't
finish.
like Pinhead,
You didn't let me
you know,
finish. See, now you went too far.
that's what you said.
I'm talking about these new horror movies. I don't go see the new ones like The Nun and I think when I stopped watching horror movies, the last one I saw was The Grudge, the first one, and The Ring. That's where I cut it off. Anything after that, no. Now the sequels and stuff, of course, of Michael Myers and Friday the 13th and all those things. Yeah, absolutely. Pumpkinhead, even as cheesy as that was. Um,
What about Leprechaun?
of course, yes, Leprechaun. Anything but stuff before that, classics like that. Children of the Corn, Pet
Mm,
Cemetery,
mm,
stuff like that. So, Demon Knight, even stuff like that, those cheesy
yeah.
ones. um, of course.
Pinhead told that preacher, he said, you think when you die, you go to heaven. When you
Uh-huh.
die, you come to us. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so I do watch the new horror stuff. No, I
No?
just no, the new stuff. No, so it wasn't up my alley, but I did watch it. I saw it once, and usually, I will see a movie more than once to actually, get some meaning out of it. But I haven't. It was just one of those movies that I just needed to see once, like Rosewood.
I got five on it.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to
Yeah,
find a synopsis, which I'm having a hard time finding one. I mean, it's like one sentence of what the movie is about. Because I was
nothing.
trying to find uh, the like the interview with Jordan Peele. Um,
He's a retard.
I was, trying to find.
Hurt. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay, so I was trying to,
I'm
but
gonna let
it's
the family see this window shopping while you get your thoughts together. Is that cool? Madam window shop on
so
me.
it looks like us shattered records. So a lot of people went to go see it. $70.3 million it made. That's good. Yeah.
They
Um,
could have gave us that money, you know. We'd have been free by now.
yeah. I mean, he was brilliant when he did, um, Get Out. That was pretty. I
Was
mean,
it?
it was pretty good. I mean, it could have been done better. Um,
Was it?
Yeah, because of the whole comedy thing just threw me off of Get Out. So, because I did not find anything funny with nothing. Um, Not with that.
Alexa,
And
call the police. Ain't nobody about to help you, bitch.
it said it had a $20 million budget, but of course it made 70 million. So
That was
it did
money,
good.
man.
Yeah, it did pretty good. It says accompanied by her husband, son, and daughter, Adelaide Wilson returns to the beachfront home where she grew up as a child. She has a beach. She a black lady with a beachfront home where she grew up as a child. Haunted by a traumatic experience from the past, Adelaide grows increasingly concerned that something bad is going to happen. Her worst fears soon become a reality when four masked strangers descend upon the house, forcing the Wilsons into a fight for survival. When the masks come off, the family is horrified to learn that each other's attacker takes the appearance of one of them. Yeah, so that was a freaky part for me. Um, yeah, so yeah, so the traumatic childhood experience is what set this all off.
Yes.
Hmm. And you get these four strangers who is themselves. That's why it's confusing. Like,
Is it?
I mean, it's not confusing. It's just I don't know. You said you liked the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, for certain reasons you liked the movie, but overall, the movie was not
Alexa.
good.
That shit was classic, boy. They was cleaning up in that house. They were cleaning up in that house. They was racking up who had the most kills. I said, shit.
Well,
I don't know who I like more, the doppelganger or the other girl. They was getting busy. The women was getting busy in that movie. The men, I don't know something. I don't know what was going on. The men had the day off or something. You know. He was like, "Cause if y'all want to act crazy, we could get crazy." And he got smacked dead for the rest of the movie.
the movie was centered around her, so the star. So yeah.
It's sad. This whole punk ass punk punk. He went from the most ferocious dude on the planet in Baku to the most bitch ass dude in one movie ever. He can never come back in nothing again. You
Well,
see,
I mean, he was traumatized.
he was traumatized.
Yeah.
He he whooped his own ass, and the only person that he killed in the movie was himself. I don't call that traumatized. I call that fratricide. Call that fratricide.
If you had to fight yourself and kill yourself, you don't think that's traumatic?
Well, I'll make sure that the punk ass one ain't win. You told him you don't get to make the decisions anymore. Okay, tell this punk ass go sit down. So when your mama knows what she's doing.
That sounds like trauma.
Sounds like a punk ass dude trying to feeble mind his way into white society.
What do you mean into white society? She grew up in a beach home. Beach.
Talking about him,
Oh,
him.
he married
There
to
was
do that.
she was she was ready to give it up everything. She was like, let's just go to Mexico. He's like, I'm not going nowhere. I worked too hard for this. He don't even see that the world is closing in on him. And his punk ass worrying about the house with the boat on the lake. She didn't even have no sense. Like that shouldn't even have been no movie. You somewhere and your woman got the strangest feeling that something is wrong. You leave, nigga. That's what you do. You don't stay. You know, it's all right. It's okay, babe. You know, babe. I'm like, man, damn, what they trying these motherfuckers? Like, this is why the shit don't like. If it's that strong right there, that strong, yo, we out. Hey, kids, we're leaving. Why, daddy, shut the fuck up and get in the goddamn car. He's out. We was out. The doppelgangers would have had to come to the projects to find us. Okay, so
Well, you can't run from your past.
there was no
They had to
running
stay
from the
there and deal
past.
with it.
There was no running. It's a respect of having an understanding of when it's time to go. And we normally know when it's time to go. Like that was like an all white situation right there. Yeah, no, you just go. We go. I wonder who's outside. There's people outside, and the police on their way. And the police is already on their way. I'm like, what the fuck did he say? He went out there with a bat to tell him that the police gonna handle the problems. He ain't ready to do nothing.
Again, he was traumatized. He was traumatized. I mean, some
Did
people
these
can't
did
handle.
these four people look like they was worried about some motherfucking police? Oh, the police are coming on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My man went out there with a bat and did nothing. That's not us. That's not us. That's not no black man. Told the family stay in the house and he went out there with the bat and only thing he hit with the bat was his hand. How that work? Come on. And this is how you know that you ain't dealing with somebody who come from us. Because this is the kind of stuff that you could try to play and make that shit look or sound funny. That shit look sad. That shit look disrespectful. That shit look disgusting. That ain't how we move. That ain't how we operate. Punk
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then when they came in the house, the children were in front of them like they was the shields. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Little dude came through the window and shit. I was like, yeah,
That movie was weird.
that movie was the shit. Let's call 911. Call
He,
the
he lucked out with the 70 million.
police.
He lucked out. I remember seeing the preview for the first time. I'm like, oh no, 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 no.
When I saw it, I was like, I got to see this bullshit. I know this motherfucker gonna pull some bullshit.
Um,
I,
I was like, oh no, 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 no. Um, are we done with that weird movie, or you have more to say about it?
what movie? Who was talking about the movie?
Us,
Us.
us.
Us. Hmm. That
Us.
movie. That movie was great.
Hmm.
What else? What else was good? What other movie we talking about? Get Out. Did
Get Out.
Did you like Get Out? You saw that. You
Yeah, I saw
studied
it.
that movie.
Yeah, I said I didn't like the comedy parts. I didn't feel like it was
What was
funny.
supposed to be comedy in there? I want to know.
That black guy, the fun making, the funny guy,
The TSA, Lil Rel,
the friend. What's his name? The friend, the
Lil
guy
Rel.
who got. Yeah, if that's his name, that guy.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Lil Rel.
Then you have the black cop lady,
Erica Alexander, Pam from the
right?
Cosby Show.
There we go.
What's her
And
name from Living Single? What was her name? Maxine.
mhm,
That motherfucker right there. The swirler.
she swirls.
But of course, this is how you qualify for these positions. You don't get these positions if you don't swirl.
Okay, all right. Um, well, I mean, Taraji is with the black man.
She's not a swirler, though. They
No.
put her in swirling positions in movies, though.
Oh,
You
okay.
know. It's
Okay.
either real life or it's a fantasy. Either way it goes. Want you to make me feel good.
A lot of our black actresses are not working anymore, if you noticed.
No?
No, Gabrielle Union was in what? She was on a what TV show?
Is
Um,
she black? I didn't know.
who? Gabrielle?
Gabrielle.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
yeah, she's
I didn't know that. I
black.
never knew.
Yeah,
I wouldn't consider her a black actress. Yeah.
being Mary
Oh,
Jane, I think a TV show with Loretta Devine. That was pretty good. I only watched it
who's in?
because Loretta Devine was in it. Huh?
Who's in that?
Um, Gabrielle Union
Ah,
and Loretta Devine.
mm. Loretta Vine. Yeah, I know her. She's a black woman. I don't know
Yeah.
that other.
The one that's married to Dwayne Wade.
She's black.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The son just declared himself a transgender. I forget how, like, is he under 12? Something
I
like
didn't. I didn't. I don't know. I didn't know black women allow that kind of stuff in their household.
well, she does. And yeah, and she's not a mixie. Um,
That's not her son.
no.
Ah,
Oh, that is
okay.
that what it is? Oh God, okay.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Uh-huh.
his mother isn't there, and I'm saying that makes all the difference. He was like
Right.
hell bent on the mom not being there, which is
So
wrong.
she's the wicked stepmother.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's definitely not. I don't know. I don't know black people who act like that. I don't
Well, I
know.
mean, they're Hollywood, so
Oh, she's an actress. I get it. So she's acting like a black woman and acting like a
yeah, I guess.
motherfucker. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, let me see. So
Okay,
that
so
movie, there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
get back to Get Out.
Like,
Favorite
did
part
you?
of the movie is
What was?
what?
What was it for you? What was your favorite part of the movie?
I didn't have one.
None. Did
No,
you like any
I-
part?
movies like that just gets me upset. They just upset me. Movies like that. I had no favorite part at all.
Hmm.
None. I mean, it's like because kidnapping is common. The stealing, the kidnapping of black people is not a new thing.
And when it got to the dude, Lakeith Stanfield, I think he in a new movie coming up. The guy that had shaved his head and he's telling me, he's like, get out, get out. That dude.
Yeah, and the guy that was crying, but he couldn't say anything. The tear come out of his eyes, like that. That upset me.
That
This whole
that was
thing.
your favorite part, right?
That's not my favorite part, but that's a key part for me. Being held against your will. Like I have a serious problem with that. Um, being um, that part right there. That's what I hate. Like that whole captive, physical captive thing. Nobody should like have a hold on you like that. Like
The Flash worked for everybody except him.
yeah, I know, but it wasn't like he could do anything. I mean, and the tear like just. I mean, it just upset me. Like that was a really sad part for me.
She snapped right back into reality. Like I loved it. That shit was brilliant. It was like
Right, but
the Flash.
I get emotional with movies like that.
He was like, get out, get out.
Mhm.
He was like, the dude. I knew him. He was like, yeah. He said, no. When he came at me, that's when I knew him. Is that eye interaction right there? That was crazy. That was crazy.
So
So it was just black. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
tell us the process of how they were changing people or taking them to a place where they forgot their memories and who they were. according to the movie.
The movie was excellent. Okay, that's the first thing. The first thing is that they tried to really make it a horror film. They tried to give it like some Michael Myers type of Jason vibe, right? With the eerie music, how the old movies used the symphony to kind of propel it in a certain kind of way. They used the woods. They had some Crystal Lake type of vibe that was going on. It was like all of the elements that were there, but they were in real life. You know, that long ass road that was going up. Nobody, no civilization for miles and miles and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like they put all of those elements there, but they started off with the classic walking down the street and get snatched up. You see what I'm saying? You think that the dude gets killed at the beginning of the movie, and that's
Right.
the dude that you see later on with that fucking whale dog pig he was with. You know, um, and his intuition was on point. Like they, there was no acting needed for him. You see what I'm saying? He like, yo man, this time motherfuckers be getting snatched up. You know what I'm saying? But he fucked up out there, going to try to meet some white bitch. You know, that bitch. Uh, out of his element, because you saw later when he showed him the picture, he was like, "What? Why is he dressed like that?" He's like, he said, "Fuck," all this other shit. He was like, "Why is he dressed like that?" That dude from Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? Like that whole, like that, like these was like key indicators to where our mind don't work like everybody else's mind. You see what I'm saying? So this is why they try to make the comedic dude sound crazy and stupid or whatever. This is how your mind works different from the norm. And when you're not in your right frame of mind, that shit sounds crazy. But when you're in your right frame of mind, like that motherfucker on point. You see what I'm saying? So it was because he didn't have the mind that the other dude had. He had his right mind. He wasn't snapped into that shit. He couldn't be lured into anything that was going on. So that played a part in his ability to remain objective versus the other character, Chris, who tried to immerse himself into a world to be accepted into a family because he came from no family.
Hmm.
So these are all elements that were there that they were using over time because nobody was looking for those people. You see what I'm saying? So they were able to just do what they would normally do, snatch and grab. And because this one took a little extra work, because you could see like he was halfway in, halfway out the whole time. So even with him tilting his head to the side, like he would tilt his head to the side when he was talking to somebody to try to get the truth from him, he was like, "Nah, I see you, motherfucker." You understand? Like, so it was a different kind of little vibe. He was like when he was up there, you know, with the sister who was supposed to be the maid, and she was really like the grandmother. He was like,
Hmm.
he was like, being around all of these white people kind of make me nervous. You understand? The Tates are a good family, you know, all that. So he was able to extrapolate something out of her without her knowing. You see what I'm saying? So it was a vibe. So even with the first dude, he tried his best, but he got snatched up. You know what I'm saying? And then when he pulled up in that car, and you heard that song "Rabbit Run Run," because it was the thrill of the hunt. So this is how these people was normally taken. It was a hunt. It wasn't, lure you in, but they lure you into a trap. You see what I'm saying? And you try to make it seem like that's like the last time that you are yourself. And then the next time that they're shown again, there's somebody else. They like wives or the fucking what's them children of the corn and all that old shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So all these things go together. in a cycle on how they supplant these ideas, into the mind. So, like they explain the process of those folks, and they were doing this for years. Their grandfathers and the grandfather and the grandmother. This is their family business. So again, you find this situation across this whole European world with this this human trafficking situation that they made look like it was liberal. Does your dad know? That conversation, that shit was eerie and retarded. Does your dad know? Does he know what? That I'm black? No. Like just all the little cat and mouse games that they were playing the whole time. And the script. So she was like, uh, my dad would have voted for Obama if he could get a third term. That kind of shit. All that, like, how was that enough to keep you at ease? Like, intuitively, you have to be completely out of your fucking mind. Like, even his homeboy is like, what is she doing to you? You know what I'm saying? What is she doing to you? You going where? You see what I'm saying? You going where? Like it just was like, nah, it wasn't.
Not me.
It was right, right. You see what I'm saying? So it was that whole little thing. So he was the only loose end in the case to know where he was going. He didn't have any family, no connections, and they verified that sitting at the house to ensure that nobody was gonna be fucking looking for him. Like it looked like it was a regular conversation. And it's like, oh, what about your mom? What about your dad? Oh, so all of that was basically okay. We're gonna use to lure this cat in, and he seen everything beforehand and didn't say anything intentionally. So he walked through the garden. He seen the chairs outside where the fuck he was gonna be auctioned off at. He met the dude who was going to buy him, and he was looking around with that camera. Every time you missed that mark. Pioneer tool situation the, who was supposed to be the grandfather, who was the groundskeeper. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, all of that, everything. Man, they got you working out here. Nothing I don't enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked at him like, the fuck is up with this dude right here? You see what I'm saying? These are all of these things supplanted in a mind that doesn't come from us. Trying to actualize an experience, trying to have a conversation. Because remember, this dude was a clown. This dude was not nobody to be taken serious. He was a clown. He was a joke. He was a buffoon. He was actually making fun of black people this entire time. And then he becomes a serious director. That's what we. Looks like this the same motherfucker from Mad TV and Key and Peele and all that shit. This is the same dude. So now he's supposed to be taken serious as someone serious, like everybody else do. They come over and they play this little game with this, you know, black agenda. I'm for black people, and then they get what they need and they leave. They leave. So this is real life. This is what they have been doing, and this is what they continue to do. They play the same game. They bring their ass over amongst. They get what they need, and they go back and report to their people. So this is Joe Biden, this is Bernie Sanders, this is Trump, this is all of these motherfuckers. Like how we missing these real characters that they playing in real life? How we missing them in this mind mapping for the hearts and minds and brain space of black people? This is what's really happening. And they ain't tying us to chairs to do it. They ain't kidnapping us to do it. They're just standing in front of us to do it.
Exactly. That's why I asked you what was the process
Yeah, I mean that's
according to the
you know
movie because
right.
they do
And there was other subtleties I was pointing out in one of the other conversations. I don't know which one we were talking about everything in that white motherfucker's world was about color. Everything was color. You see what I'm saying? For her choosing, for her to dominate, for her to control. It wasn't nothing. Her supposed to be purity was separate and against the colored world, the world that was colored, and seemed to be confused. And everything in his world was black and white. You saw his photos at the beginning. You saw his work. You see what I'm saying? Everything in his world was black and white. So you saw those things, and then you heard that fucking song. What was it? Stay woke or whatever the fuck is it? It just started like a whole movement, with this in between motherfucker looking all crazy and shit. So even with him, like he was in the shade of gray. He was gray area, and the world was about his world existed in black and white. And you saw her in the damn donut shop. You see what I'm saying? Looking and searching for something to devour. You see that devilish ass cave dog? Like he was there, and she went right for that dog when she came in. Hold on, I need to talk to your daddy for a second. And she probed him mentally to see if he was prepared for what was about to happen to him. Probed him, and he just answered all of the questions like a goddamn buffoon. You got your razor, you got your cozy clothes. I was like, what the fuck did she just say to this motherfucker? And he was like, yeah. Oh man, that shit was nuts. That shit was nuts. All of the extra conversation wasn't needed. They should have just put him in that little situation. He could have killed everybody. The movie could have been like 20 minutes long and it'd been a standalone out all that extra conversation. But they were showing the whole thing about their family and all that shit. So it has everything to do with the survival of the family. You talking to the dude, he was like, I don't. It's like, why us? Why black people? He's like, I don't care. I don't care who comes from. That shit didn't matter. You see what I'm saying? But for the other dude, the father, it meant everything. And this was the buck breaking situation that it brought it back to. Like, oh, we ran into a deer. Did you kill it? Like he hopped up, ready, ready. You see that? Like he was ready. He was like, did you kill it? Tell me it's dead. Like he was serious. And the young buck killed him. He wasn't able to break that buck. That buck killed him.
so this wasn't a black exploitation movie.
It was
Okay. Okay.
in the highest form.
Okay. I'm capitalizing off of yeah,
The misrepresentation of black people.
right, and putting it in a genre of horror. Um,
It was like horror comedy. They called that shit satire, like comedy. That shit was comedy. They didn't even call that shit like they took that shit as a joke.
right, exactly. Like it's not believe like it's missing people.
Like
It's not real.
black
It's
people
a movie.
got away.
Yeah.
He killed all of the white people in the movie. It's just funny. Connie, do you see this movie?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, get out. Why don't they just go back? Why don't they just go back to Africa? Those people. They should. Yeah, they really should just get out.
yeah,
Uh,
whoever we want. How about that?
right,
So
right.
they need to go
Mm,
back home because they don't know how to act.
crazy.
Um,
Where would they go?
they push that coexisting. I don't know if you know anything about that, the coexist movement, but nobody's coexisting. Um, their idea of what coexisting is flawed.
There's room for them in the cemetery. That's what it's at.
Yeah, it's flawed. So,
Yeah, they could coexist in the cemetery. What was I talking about? What was I talking
and so the movie is the movie maker is saying, this is just for entertainment. Nothing in this movie is real.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
that's what no, he didn't say it, but that's what I'm saying that he's saying. With this
Right.
movie alone, like I did not like the movie. I feel some kind of way towards it. So I guess because it I'm recognizing what's going on. So sometimes it's some people say it's a curse to um, as a thinker, it's a curse sometimes because you kind of see everything or try to pull things apart. And people say, just enjoy yourself. Why are you, trying to figure out and how come, you don't have to see that. It's just entertainment is I don't see it that way. And I can't help it but to put it under scrutiny. So that movie was a hard movie to deal with, just like Rosewood. Like I think it's on that level. It's two different types of movies, but it affects me kind of the same way. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's black exploitation, but they're trying to downplay this game they play, this real life game that they play, and by saying, "Oh, it's just a movie," it's fiction when it really isn't. And then you have the director, this guy, the writer, this guy is. I took a look at him. I'm like, I'm kind of confused about him. And has he found his niche or something? Because he did it again to us, So he's going to do it again a third time. At that point, I'm going to be so ugh. He does it again. I can't see that movie.
I think he is. He's doing something else.
Making money off of our pain, our sorrow, and
Yes,
yeah, not cool.
that's the job.
Not cool. If he was
That's
in the
the
street,
job.
if he was in the street, he get beat up. That's a fact.
Uh,
He better keep his security. Because people are. I'm sure there's other angry people out there like, he's crossed the line. But let me see. Let me go back to the page to see, um, you know, what his whereabouts are when he's not out and about.
he, he from Wakanda, ain't he? That sound like them kind of people that make them Wakanda. I am not the leader of all black people. I'm the leader of Wakanda. Wakanda for never. Wakanda for never. Wakanda for never.
Let's see.
Let me look on this website. I'm gonna share. You could keep talking. I'm a window shop over here.
You're gonna window shop? Oh, you're showing off the. Okay. So
This is my Teespring store. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
I'm trying to find I'm trying to figure him out. Let me. Oh boy, I hope I'm not going offline.
DTK apparel
Did I lose my connection? I hope not.
on Teespring. Y'all go to teespring.com and y'all see stores DTK dash apparel right here.
Oh
Y'all
god
can check.
damn. Okay, all right. I understand now. Oh gosh. You know what? All right, we can move on to Black Panther.
Go ahead, talk about it. I'm just scrolling down. Just
What, Black Panther?
no, what you found? You found something interesting. You just scrolling down, showing some signs here.
Mm.
Give me some socks like this. Y'all see the socks, boy? Woo, woo. Them socks.
Oh, he's gonna do a Candyman remake.
Oh shit.
Mm,
Ah, celebrate another swirler. Another
mm, yeah, yeah, yep. And had the nerve to make a movie called Get Out, and
nerd.
yeah, the nerve, yeah, uh-huh, the nerve. Okay, so it's not that bad. Um, I mean, it is that bad. It's that bad. I don't even want to talk about it.
Go ahead. Sharing is caring. Look at that.
All right, so um, let me see. He's mixed.
Mhm.
His mom is white
Uh huh.
and his wife is white.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Um.
That's normally how it goes, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So I like to go back and look at people and see what they're all about and stuff.
Yeah.
So why would he care, right?
His nasty, dirty dog ass mother. His nasty, dirty dog ass wife.
Yeah. So
That's
the-
probably why he had the hard time of killing the rose. He did not want the rose to just die like that.
his father is a dark skinned black man with a fro.
What a fro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
But
relationship
he's
with his
not in
father.
any recent pictures with his father though.
Yeah, right. No relationship with his father. No, no, no. Can't. Couldn't.
Yeah.
This is velvet. Look at this. This is velvet. Sass, do you see this velvetness over here on the screen? On the screen.
Mhm. So I mean, technically, he would have done nothing wrong because he married someone that looks like his mother. So you know, but yeah. So
The perverted shit in the movie was when he was talking to the grandfather, aka the groundskeeper, and he was talking about Rose. His grandfather alluded to a sexual attraction to his granddaughter.
mm,
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. They was vindicating this dude over here. They was like, he's one of us because he existed in their world and he's still coming out and making movies like this, telling us about them like we need some motherfucking information and some intel about the inner sanctum lives of white America. Like we need Jordan Peele's help.
mm, mm, mm.
We need Jordan Peele's help on that. Like, we ain't been in cohabitation with these bastards for 400 years. We don't know nothing about them. We ain't. Yeah, we don't know.
Let me
Oh,
check.
this
I'm gonna check one more thing. Let's see, Lupita
Lulu.
Nyong'o. Let's see.
Tell yourself to. She told that black dude, looked him in his face and said, "You ain't do nothing to save your mother." Sink into the floor. He's like, "Wait, no, wait, what?" Now sink into the floor.
Did I spell her name right?
You're in the sunken place.
Oh, I didn't put it right. Okay.
You're in the sunken place right
Who's in the sunken place?
now. Yeah, internet search. That's in like
Obviously, because I'm having trouble over here.
just like now sick with the
Okay, so she's
no
East African.
who
Lupita, Kenyan.
run
Yeah, it don't show who she's dating yet. So I'll be
yeah.
interested in seeing that. I don't know.
Not looking
All of
not looking at the screen over here.
oh,
You see
okay.
all of this greatness pass you by over
Oh, red. Sis can't wear that in on Crenshaw.
here. Sis was going there, was she? Do
Yeah.
the fucking knowledge.
Yep.
Do the fucking knowledge. Jai, that's my sister. Do the fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indoor pillow. Look at that.
A pillar.
Pillow. Give me
Pillar.
that pillow. Give me that pillow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at
Right.
that.
So I'm disgusted. So we're gonna move on. Um, we're gonna move on to Black.
The Black Panther.
Yeah. What was so good about the Black Panther? The
The
character.
beginning,
No, the character.
the middle, and the end.
Oh,
The
okay.
movie or the character?
The character. What do you like about the character?
The character in real life or the character in
In
the
the
movie?
movie. In the movie.
Nothing about the character in the movie.
Really? So who was your favorite character in the movie?
Inchidaka and Njobu, the
Really?
father and the son.
Mm.
Everybody else, and in Baku for like 20 seconds. He was, he was, it was great for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
You know,
I
and that
was
was
hearing a lot about the character named Killmonger
yeah. His name is Inchidaka, not Killmonger. The cracker called him Killmonger.
in the movie.
Yeah, the cracker
Okay.
called him
So you
Killmonger.
like that?
His name was Inchidaka.
All right. So you like that character?
Yeah,
Okay. Is it for the same reasons why everybody else liked him?
I don't know what they like. They probably like some punk shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Did they say why they liked him?
I forgot. Like
uh,
I mean, I'm a Blade fan,
you're
so
a Blade fan,
so
yeah.
and a Luke Cage fan.
And
Um,
a Luke Cage.
they stayed in the hood. Um, so
You seen both seasons of Luke Cage?
yes,
Oh shit, we got to do the. We could have just did that shit. We could just like, fuck this shit. We could just left this shit off of the map.
yeah.
Let's talk Luke Cage. You know you're not faster than Usain Bolt.
The second, I like season two. That Jamaican was all day.
Ooh, it was a horrible Jamaican accent,
It was,
but
wasn't it?
it was
But
yeah, it was, but it was beautiful. I love that movie.
yes,
Did I loved it like with a passion. When I saw season two, I said, "There's no fucking way in hell they're gonna have a season three." No,
exactly right.
I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh well, this was good. This is great.
Hmm.
This is great. Nice knowing you."
Yeah,
This is
Black
not.
Panther may
They
not
got,
have a part two either.
they got to have a part three. No, season three, because they got Nightshade, and I was like, "Nah, this shit's over with."
It's over. I mean, they didn't finish off season one. Like they left that undone, and try to make up something that finished it off in season two.
Yeah.
First
Oh,
episode.
buddy went back to jail and shit.
Yeah, but they were supposed to show
He
that.
saved the city from destruction, and they took his ass to jail.
Yeah, like I mean, they didn't show any of that, and they shortchanged Luke Cage.
Oh.
Um, I didn't appreciate it, but they said, "Oh, they're not." And when I go to look for the reason as to why they're not going to do season three, because they're going to do um, Jessica Jones season three. They're going to make sure they do that, and
Hmm.
They're
Yeah,
going
they
to come out with Defenders season two. I'm like, why? How? Without doing Luke Cage, there's really no reason why they're not bringing him back.
um
There was,
we do know.
yeah,
We saw the series. You know.
yeah, there was really no reason. So he reminded me of Blade. He could be hurt, but he was strong. He had strength, abilities, and things. So those were,
Black Mariah, Black Mariah. If Mariah wasn't in that series would have been
oh
trash.
my God, Alfre Woodard, Swirler, but she did a beautiful job with that role. She did, and that new Black Panther, Cottonmouth, what's his name? The African guy, the one that's taken over everything now. Um, he's doing Blade, the new Blade.
Who is?
The guy who played Cottonmouth, the one who won the Oscar for The Green Road. What's it called? The Green Road. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
but he
okay.
actually won two Oscars.
Marshala Hala Bala Rada Bada
Right,
Laba.
right. I mean, I'm like, where did he come from out of nowhere? And
Nah, he's been around for a long time. He's just been in the back seat. He's
what on
been
TV? I've seen him in TV, but I'm talking about like movies and all of a sudden.
movies too. He
Well,
was in the Mockingjay. He was on a lot of little stuff in the background.
the Green Road, which he won the Oscar, was a good movie. It had to do with
He was in that gay ass movie
yeah,
Midnight. What was it?
yeah. Well, I mean, he played a homosexual you know, in
Moon
racist
Cricket
things.
or whatever was it?
Yeah,
What was it?
he became a.
What was it? Moonlight or Moon Cricket? What was it?
I don't remember, but the movie was weird, but it kept my attention
Did
because,
it?
because of the civil rights type thing, the black issues in there. Him being rich, having prestige. He was also famous, but yet he had to, you know,
Or the
stay.
pianist movie you talking about?
Yeah, he had to stay with black people. He had to
Mm.
stay in the ghettos and the undesirable, quote unquote, undesirable places because he was black.
Oh yeah, that was based
Yeah,
off a true story.
right. And they got the white guy, to sympathize with him, and they became
The Italian.
right, and they became best friends. Yeah, yeah,
Oh man. Oh.
right. So it kind of showed you it don't matter. Like that movie shows you, things may have changed a little bit because they allow you to go into certain spaces, and their spaces. It's the same thing. So when you think about Oprah, think of that movie.
Cottonmouth.
Yeah, that's totally.
He
She's
played
still
the hell out of
doing
Cottonmouth,
it.
didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
He played the hell out of
Yeah,
Cottonmouth.
they did such a wonderful job with season one. Now the season two was dealing with black magic.
I love season two. Season two was the truth. Season
Yeah.
one ain't do shit on season two.
Yep, it was dealing with going back to our roots. Um, you also find it in the scriptures too. Dealing with herbs and stuff and concoctions, and people like to deny, but it's there. And you saw it in the movie, and it could change people.
He beat that man. He beat Luke Cage ass with that cotton
He did, but it was killing him because you can't be taking
shit.
um nightshade. That's not even
He was
it's
like,
not
"Who are you?"
it's not even edible.
I'm
So
the stupid that the builder refused.
yeah, but it was a old concoction from
Whew.
from his
Couldn't even
ancestors,
right.
and he
Fighting spirit of the maroons. You see that?
right, and he had a
You
mission.
know,
He had a mission, so he didn't care that it was killing him because he had a
right,
mission.
right. You
Mhm.
see the connection?
Right.
This dude was fighting for Harlem, and ain't nobody know nothing about him, and disrespecting his own father. Like I was like, man, this shit is so crazy and so twisted. It's so. Uh, I
Yeah.
loved it. Like I loved that. I'm like, yo, this your father? You gonna act like you about to walk past your own father? Like, come on, man. Like, go. What kind of hero is this? Like, whose man's is this? I'm like, whose man's is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Left the black girl for the Spanish girl.
That black girl's not feeling him like that. She
I
was
think
not feeling him like that.
that movie was so crazy because you saw a husband and a wife. One was the cop and one was the criminal, and he said the most disrespectful, nastiest shit to her. And that was that's her husband in real life. That shit was fun. Like those was the best actors on there,
Who?
outside of my dude that played Bushmaster.
Oh, okay, okay.
Misty Knight and
Oh,
the criminal dude.
they married to in real life.
Yeah, Misty Knight and the dude that was the criminal that was supposed to been beating up on the
Oh,
girl or
that's
whatever.
sweet. That's sweet. I like that.
Yeah, that's husband and wife right there. That shit was. I was like, damn, they did some serious acting. I could have swore they hated each other's guts. I was like, that was the jewel out of the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. But Misty was not feeling Luke like that, so she got what she wanted. She was like, "Bye."
What you about to do?
Then his girlfriend went to her and basically, asked her if they had anything going on. Oh, the insecurities.
Insecurity.
Oh, the insecurities.
Yeah.
I was like, go ahead, sister.
It's like you was over there jumping off. You was with Daredevil. You was with everybody. You was just jump. You was just a jump off. Like you was doing more jumping off it. What you talking about? And she left.
Yep. Oh,
She
the
left.
insecurities. He chose you, sis, so
My
don't even
buddy punched that wall. She was like, "I'm out of here." She left. Like,
worry.
no, yeah.
That's right.
You know you're not faster than Usain Bolt. Beat his ass, blew some dust in his eye, and kicked that motherfucker into the water. I was like, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm. He was hurting
ooh!"
Luke. He was hurting him.
Beat the hell out of his ass.
Yep. Was hurting him. Like, what is he taking? What is this thing? This is some serious magical here. This
He
is
gave that motherfucker a concussion from a kick,
because he hadn't seen blood in a long time from
right?
coming from himself. So when he saw that, he was like, okay, this guy is, I don't know what he is.
Oh, buddy had a concussion.
Yeah.
Reckoning, that's what it was. He gave him a kick from them ancestors right there.
And he was basically there to pay back, act on,
Stores,
uh,
Mariah Stores.
um, those blood debts. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
your
yeah,
family never
yes.
forget those. Like the
Hell yeah.
ancestors could be gone, but it's passed down. Like, yeah,
See, they
it's
put all of
that.
that in there. They
Hmm.
put all of that. I was like, nah, they ain't about to be no season three.
It shows that the
My
script.
man took over the Cotton Club and put Marcus Garvey's picture up on the wall. I said, shit, it's a wrap.
Hmm.
I said, it's a wrap. It's over with. It's done. This is done. They shouldn't have did that shit. I was like, eh. You know, she was already pushing it with the Basquiat. She took the Biggie down and put up the Basquiat. I was like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Then he comes through with the honorable Marcus beside Garvey. I said, this shit is over with. It's done. Done, done, done.
Hmm.
He come through. He put up Muhammad Ali at the end. He told homegirl like, "Yo, get up out of here. I'm the godfather of all of that." I said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah. I don't want to be bothered with you. Yeah. Like, that right there was, I had to sit here for a moment and was like, wait a minute, what did he just do?
yeah,
What did he just do? Did he
that
come
was
to a
it."
realization or something? Like, what happened?
Mariah told him, "You're the only one I trust with Harlem." Yeah, 'cause that's like that was like Madam Queen, and that was like Bumpy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole, you know,
And he showed up in Jessica Jones, all suited up and everything. She's like, "What happened to you?" So he's showing up, making appearances, and
oh
just
for real,
that's his ex girlfriend. Yeah,
his baby
yeah,
mama.
baby mama.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
They had a child together.
In real life?
No, no, in the little comic series.
Oh, in the comics. Oh, no, no, no. And I'm talking about the TV show, the series.
Yeah, I don't know if they showed that or whatever, but that's
No, they didn't show it. They didn't show.
good.
I like Jessica Jones. I like the story, the storylines. Defenders. I like that too. I'm still waiting for that because Luke Cage is in that. So they bring that back. That'd be nice.
They need to just make a Bushmaster series.
No, they're not gonna do that. He's too rah rah. We picked that up.
What they call him? What that man called him? What was his name? Johnny or something like that. What was his name? He was like Johnny or something. What he called him? Them calling me Bushmaster now.
Mm, I don't know, but he was raised to.
He beat the motherfucker's ass. They shot him. He ripped that shirt off. He's like, anybody want to leave?
They set the
Leave
house on fire. They set the house on fire and
now. You
killed his
calling
mom.
me?
So what he did was he set the Jamaican restaurant on fire. I kill
Nah,
everybody in there.
she set the Jamaican restaurant on
Well,
fire.
she set it on fire.
He set her house on fire.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
He gave the girl a chance
He
to stay
did.
the
He
mother.
did.
He's like,
Yeah.
he said,
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. She was
stay your
trying to.
mother.
You're right.
He,
Mariah set the restaurant on fire, and he came and set her house on fire. Right.
she was rugged than a motherfucker, boy. That was a rugged motherfucker right there. She was like, she was like, no offense. She was like, none taken, nigga. I was like, ooh, like Mariah. She
She
was
was what
wrong.
was. She was what was left of that family. That family was cut off.
She tried to act like she wasn't her grandmama. I'd be goddamn if she wasn't her grandmama.
She despised that woman.
And she was bossing like her. She got all the way down.
A black woman. She was in politics.
Oh, she was everything. That was everything she did. She endured everything. That rape, the molestation, all that shit. I didn't want it. She killed Cornell. I didn't want it. Killed his ass. Got rid of that mother.
Yeah. Mhm. But she was.
She didn't even want none of that life, and she walked right in that motherfucker,
Mhm.
right in it.
She had no choice. That was a legacy
And
that
she was
was passed down.
ruthless.
Yeah, that was a legacy
And
that
she
was
was
passed
cougaring. She was
down. Whether it was right or wrong.
she was cougaring.
Yeah, with that Italian guy, right?
She was about to get Luke Daddy out that motherfucker talking that shit. She was cool with the police chief. She was like, oh, him? Oh, yeah. Eh, eh, eh. I was like, what? She was killing the game, yeah. She was killing the game.
Yeah, she was what they was dealing with guns.
Yep.
Yeah,
No drugs. No drugs.
killed all of the Puerto Ricans and
Hmm.
the Italians. She was killing everybody, but she couldn't get rid of that Bushmaster.
Mm. Them call me Bushmaster.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sad to see it go.
You said me should have knew you was a Stokes when you seen you. Oh man, I was like, man, they could have got a Jamaican for that. They could have just had him do the fight scenes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They could have got a Jamaican.
That apothecary was beautiful in the show.
Yeah.
That shop is like a dream come true. For that's hard to keep up with though.
Y'all see you see his uncle Anansi. You see Anansi again, that spirit of Anansi right
Yeah.
there.
Yep. Mhm.
He said, eye for eye make the whole world blind. He said, what about the vengeance? He said, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord, he said. We just arranged the meeting. Vengeance between them and God. We just arranged a meeting. My boy was on a mission. You know, we could have just talked about Luke Cage the whole time. Have me talking about some other squiggly ass movies and shit.
Jordan Peele movies. Oh, talk about compromise. Oh gosh,
Look, Cage.
I know. I is the reason why I hated those movies.
He was like, the man Dickie faster than Usain Bolt. Hey, and that dude that was by his side, that was old True Ross. The one that got him out the country and shit at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, they ain't make nobody like that. They couldn't do nothing to that man. That man stayed down to the end like
So yeah.
Homeboy shot the shit out of him, didn't he? At the at the marketplace and shit. He's like, "Hey man, I got some money." Oh boy came up and shot him with that damn that same gun and shit. Shot the fuck out of him with that gun.
Season two was more action packed than season one.
Season one, it took too long to develop.
Well, they had to explain who Luke Cage was and how he came about. You know how that goes. I like season one. Season two was just. I mean, I just don't like how they ended season one and didn't fill in the blanks for me.
More blanks.
The villain in
His brother.
one, yeah, in season one.
That was his brother. He
Yes,
wasn't no villain.
that was a villain.
His brother.
He was blowing up. Okay, all right. So his brother.
Yeah, his half brother,
They didn't show.
who his daddy had an affair with his mama.
They were supposed to end that correctly. It was supposed to go. It was supposed to go. Season two was supposed to deal with that because now we know who he is, right? Um,
Hmm.
but it went to Bushmaster. I'm like, how? What? Where did this come from? So
Because
it wasn't what I was expecting. And
Cottonmouth was the original villain. Oh, Buddy was the extra. Cottonmouth was dead. So he had to come out of the shadows. He wasn't supposed to. He probably wasn't even going to be revealed yet.
mm,
But with Cottonmouth being dead, you needed somebody else to come out. So he came out the shadows. He was what, Diamond Head, or what was his name? Diamondback, Diamondback or something.
Diamondback, yes,
Yeah. So he came out there, sounded like Samuel L. Jackson and shit.
yeah, he was bad. He was just blowing up stuff. Like, I
Didn't give a fuck.
mean,
No life,
that he was very good
and
with.
he didn't die.
No, he didn't die.
And that scientist went and got him at the end.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then left the thing open, and then we went into Bushmaster. It was just poorly done, and
I
there's
guess they was gonna probably try to revamp it again to where it would be like the Defenders versus them, because it would be uh, Nightshade, Bushmaster, Diamondback. You know what I mean? And because you seen what's his name, Danny Rand, and shit come in one of the episodes, so it would have been something. And Misty Knight had the bionic arm now, blah blah blah. So it could have been something that was interesting because they didn't show what happened to her arm unless you watched the Defenders.
hmm
So it was kind of like overlap in the rest of the series that was there.
right.
Season two was the best. Grandmama came back. Cousin Pete with his nasty, disgusting ass, he came back talking shit. Yeah, I was like, they showing ancestors, they showing stories. Marcus Garvey on the wall. This dude killed NYPD, and he talking about you know uh, Nani in the history of the Maroons
Mm,
in the living of Jamaica. I said, this shit is over with. I'm hope y'all don't think y'all ever gonna see this shit again because this shit's over with. This shit's over with. Better. I didn't even. I'm surprised they still got it on Netflix. Like you could actually click on it and shit. I'm
yeah,
like, man, this shit
yeah.
out.
They need to leave it there. They just need to leave it there because I'll watch certain episodes from it. But yeah, it's gone. Bye bye.
Yep, yep. Watching Jessica Jones.
Yeah. Season three. I want to see season three. I mean, I like action and stuff like that, movies and fighting movies and stuff.
Well, happy birthday, Dr. Huey P. Newton. Let's transition day to Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Yeah, this is what's going to be on today, later on. So I just let y'all see it again. So when y'all see it, me with it on, it's on. It's on.
Well,
I can get that from www.melanaticgreats.com.
all right. So I think we've exhausted that one.
Right. I think, yeah. So we done?
We're
Is we finished? Or is we done?
Yep, we're done.
All right. Dun, dun. Rose? Rose? Give me the fucking keys, Rose. Rose?
You watch too much TV.
Give me the fucking keys, Rose. Uh, that's how them niggas be begging the white women. Rose?
Oh,
Rose?
oh, is that what you were doing? Oh man.
Rose? Give me the fucking keys. Give me the fucking kids, Ross. Act like he was all terrified for his life and killed everybody in the house. Loved it. Loved it. Mm-mm. Rose?
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Oh, oh, man. That dude from the UK and shit, they called him like the UK Denzel.
Who?
The dude that played Chris in Get Out.
Oh, okay.
That's who found the other guy from that played in Black Panther in Baku. That was his first movie.
Hmm.
He was a hit. They had the Mbaku challenge. We have watched and listened from the mountains.
Um,
I see that little boy, he did that. I was like, he killed the game. Mbaku, what are you doing here? It's challenge day.
um, oh, M'Baku. Okay, so his name is Winston Duke.
Oh man, don't say his real name.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He married
yeah.
one of them Wong Tong. We make Black Panther a very good price for you. So brother price. Very, very good
Really?
price.
Oh,
Very
okay.
uh, they were selling bootleg copies of Black Panther. And his wife.
Oh,
He's
he's
like,
very
baby,
tall. He's 6'5".
6'5".
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yep, they made him look like a big bitch. And uh,
Yeah, he's a big guy. Okay. And they said that's one of his strong suits as an actor, being a big guy. So they liked him for his height.
yep, they made him look like a
He
big ass
he's Trini.
biatch.
Yeah, he's Trini. Yeah, he's Trini. He's not
He's
man.
what? He's
He's,
Asian.
he's Trini.
Caliber Asian. Trini Asian.
No, doesn't have a wife or anything. It's not listed here as him having a wife.
There you go.
Well, they haven't put it, so
A little schlitzy. A little slanty eyed Caliber Clayton. Caliber Clayton.
well maybe that's not his official
Clayton.
official.
Maybe he divorced her after the movie. Like, bitch, be gone. Bootlegging my movies, selling them to my friends and my family, talking about special flash.
He had to work out hard for this movie because he looked different in regular pictures.
Yep. They said their workout was intense. It was like 3 times a
Yeah.
day. Couple
Mhm.
hours.
Because they had to do it in a short period of time.
Them sisters was the shit. Lupita and what's the other one? The Nine.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got busy.
Yes, he's from The Walking Dead.
They got busy. Got busy, yo. Got busy. Oh, got real busy. Oh,
I hope he can get more roles.
who?
This Afro Trini guy here.
He don't need to be in nothing else after uh,
He was that bad.
horrible.
Well, I mean, he served his purpose. He's supposed to be a big African guy.
Uh, now, if y'all want to get crazy, we could get crazy. Donation, donation. I thought it was the trash. Oh man, I'm gonna be on today with all my revolutionary. Uh,
Oh, I forgot Angela Bassett was in there. I should have went.
Damn,
I should have just went to see it to see her.
Queen Mother, Queen Mother. That was Queen Mother.
And
Queen
Forrest is in there.
Forrest Whitaker. The Black Panther will now be stripped of his powers and engage in ritual combat for the right to the throne.
It says cumulative worldwide gross 1,346,000,913
A Billy, a Billy, a Billy, a Billy, Billy, Billy.
$161. All Disney.
Disney.
All Disney. The
Yeah,
budget was the budget
Disney.
was 200 million,
Yeah,
and they made over a billion, almost billion and a half.
yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah,
Now, when
yeah, yeah.
New Coming to America comes out, I'm definitely going to go see that. And yeah, and
White buzz,
everybody gonna be wearing. I hope everybody wears a garb for that one.
white buzz. Ain't nobody going to go see Coming to
Yes, they
America
are.
too.
That's gonna be a big deal. Just like how Bad Boys 2 was a big deal.
Bad Boys who?
Bad Boys for life.
Hmm. Nobody is going to see Coming to
Yes,
America.
they are, and it's gonna do very well.
We're already here. Nobody's coming. We're already here.
We're gonna run to go see that because that's the Monday.
Uh, nobody else is coming to America. We're already here.
um, it said
Uh,
the box office cumulative worldwide 369,847,306. It was a $90 million budget. Opening weekend was 62.5 million. Gross in the United States 182 million. So it's on 183 million. That's a big deal.
we had VHS. It was VCR tapes back then. Wasn't nobody going in no movie. They don't even know that. They were like, "Who? What is this movie you are talking about? Coming to America? We are already in America. Nobody even talks like this. What is this man talking about? I choose me. I choose me. Let me speak to the director.
So
Let me speak to the director immediately.
Bad Boys came out in 1995. Um,
Let me speak with the director.
almost 10 years later, Bad Boys 2.
Because it's bad boys for life.
And like 17 years later, Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're already working on part four.
Martin gonna be in it because I think it's like a spinoff, right? Or is it gonna be called Bad Boys?
Did he die?
No, he didn't die.
Maybe gonna be in it.
Okay, I hope so. Because let me tell you something. His comedy was above. It was great. People were saying that Martin was going to be corny and he wasn't. He's not funny as he used to be. No, he was. He was freestyling through the movie with these punchlines.
You smoking that shit? Like, what's your name? Reggie? Who you here for? Megan. Ain't gonna be no fucking
I mean,
going on.
he was.
There ain't gonna be no fucking going on.
Marcus was clowning Mike Lowry the whole movie. He's clowning him the whole time.
Mm,
The whole
Mike Larry.
the whole time, and you can see in this movie. I can actually see the age um on Will Smith.
You old?
Yeah, I can see the age.
You
Yeah,
old head?
between the last Bad Boys and this, yeah,
He was in 700 movies.
he put
Like
on
that.
that weight. He's turned into an old man now.
He 50 something.
The Equalizer, I will always love him. I will always have a crush on him. So Denzel,
Ain't he dead?
Denzel Washington is not dead.
Oh, he died.
No, no, he's not.
Oh, he died.
No, he's not dead. He's alive and well, still pumping out 2 movies a year.
That's it.
Yeah, this
Get him this time.
yeah, this man works hard. Did you like the movie Glory? Did you like Glory?
Yeah.
I did too.
I cried when they whooped him. I cried.
I like that too.
I was like, yeah, I used to be getting whooped like that. So, I feel your
It's,
pain. I feel your pain,
I
brother.
I cried in Santa Ana. That movie. I know you don't like Spike Lee, but I cried in that one too.
Who?
Santa Ana. Is it called Santa? Let me
Who
see.
made that movie?
I don't want to mention who.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
That one showed that was some serious warfare there.
Get your ass. Up.
I like them war movies. I like the History Channel. I like U.S. history. If you didn't know that, um, and learning how uh, I just got a book about military history that I want to learn. But yeah, I have um, I have this book called African Philosophy. It's called African Philosophy. That book is hilarious. I love it. The author is very sarcastic. I don't think he means to be, but it's very sarcastic. Yes, and I was supposed to be trying to find this book. Look at it. What are you doing? Because I thought we were closing out.
We are.
Oh,
You act like you was talking about something else. Oh,
because I got sidetracked.
you said zeitgeist. What? What is it?
I said I got sidetracked.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit. So
UP Newton's book, Revolutionary Suicide The Way of Liberation. A must have book for your collection.
who wrote
To
that?
Die for a People, Revolutionary Suicide, and the Huey P. Newton Reader, along with Seize the Time by that bastard ass motherfucker Bobby Seale. It was a great book.
Wait a
It's
minute. What did you say about Bobby Seale?
uh, you gotta tune in later.
Okay. All right. I'll tune in later. Okay.
But Revolutionary Suicide, The Way of Liberation is a must have If you want to know anything about Huey P. Newton, don't listen to these sellouts, these rats, these snakes, snitches, these snakes, these barbecue sauce making ass motherfuckers.
So his autobiography at Barnes and Noble is no good.
Autobiography.
I mean, sorry, a biography. The
Which one?
biography. It just says. It says. No, I got it confused. No, I got them confused.
By who?
My bad.
By whom? Excuse me. By whom?
What do you mean
By whom?
by whom? I got it mixed up.
Oh, okay. Uh, Revolutionary suicide does not mean that I and my comrades have a death wish. It means just the opposite. We have a such strong desire to live with hope and human dignity that existence without them is impossible. When a reactionary force crush us, we must move against these forces even at the risk of death. We will have been driven out with a stick. Revolutionary suicide. Whew. To understand revolutionary suicide, it is first necessary to have an idea of a reactionary suicide, for the two are different. Whew. Later on, it's going to be crazy.
Right up your alley.
That glue. Crazy like that glue. Okay?
You're very
That's how I know
excited.
these Africans that I came from. I came from these Africans, right? I ain't come from these handkerchief head, punk ass, uh, spit shine, buck dancing fools that's running around. He ain't come from that, you know. Anyway, we'll be on later on today. Pay whole homage and ode to Dr. Huey P. Newton and Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I ain't even telling y'all what time. So if you ain't subscribed, you're gonna miss it. Not subscribed, you are going to miss it. Thank you, Sister Sass, for coming through with this scheduled broadcast. Next week is gonna be crazy. Got a lot of bunch of interesting guests lined up. Every day is packed up, scheduled. It's going down. The schedule is crazy.
I know we were so all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Uh,
You got to pick a new set of movies.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every single day.
Wow.
Got somebody new coming on. A couple of days, it's a couple of people in one day. So it's going down next week. It's on. Okay? So today is Dr. Huey P. Newton. Then we got the 21st, Al Nigel Shabazz, transition day. Then we got the born day of Father Allah. We just got so many days back to back to back. It's crazy. 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 My sister cousin coming on from Kuwait on Sunday. Yeah. Captain Tazariak of the ISUBK will be on Friday. Saturday it's going down. Sister Dawn Douglas and Sean I Black Future, she will be on Thursday. Michelle Blue, my sister, she'll be on Thursday. Wednesday, Black Survival is going down. Tuesday, we got Tariq Bay, Smoke and Grow Rich. He's coming on. Man, crazy, 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 crazy. Every day of the week.
Sounds good.
After that, I'm retiring. I ain't coming on no more. Y'all don't even appreciate what we be putting on for y'all over here. Y'all like gossip. Y'all like drama. Y'all like rats and snakes and snitches. Y'all like these mongrels come tell you what you're supposed to like and watch, and y'all give them millions of dollars to tell y'all about yourself through their lens. Y'all go let these mixed mongrels come tell you about who you are. Go to these mongrels and be
Yeah,
like,
because when you do the research, you find out who they are, and yeah.
fucking mongrels. Fucking mongrels.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset with the work, except that it is black exploitation at its best. This guy,
It's Black History Month, you know.
I would
These
like to
folks
know
ain't
who his
talking.
father is.
They ain't talking about Black History Month.
No.
None of it.
Mm-mm.
You know, all these supposed to be intelligent black minds walking around. Ain't nobody. They telling you not to celebrate Black History Month. You can't relegate our history to 1 month, and you ain't doing shit for the rest of the year. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing for the rest of the year. These the ones that need to commit suicide. You know,
We got 29 days this year.
29 days, and I love every last one of them.
Hmm.
Every last one. Look at Huey off the cover of the Huey P. Newton reader. Yeah, who wrote this? That had to be David Hilliard. Yeah, instructed by David Hilliard, edited by David Hilliard and Donna Wise, forward by his wife, Frederica Newton. Yeah, yeah. Another book y'all need. Huey P. Newton reader. Bobby Seale. Motherfucker.
He said that's number two, two times.
That was just Cleaver and his retarded ass.
I was talking about the one who started the movement. I'm forgetful, but I know what he looks like. He's Trenny. Um, he was in that documentary on Netflix along with Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton and Angela Davis. That little documentary that they have.
Revolution has come off the pigs. Time to pick up the gun off the pigs. Whoo, that was black women.
Oh,
That
and
was
it's
black women
and
in
don't
front of
forget
the state capitol that was singing them songs in front of Huey Newton's jail cell. And like a black woman, you run around with Rose trying to get the keys. Rose, Rose, give me those fucking keys, Rose.
don't forget that it's President's Day too. So
Who?
President's Day. Remember you were talking about dead presidents.
Who the fuck is that?
You remember you should have
Who's
saved
the
dead
president?
presidents for President's Day.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You gotta come back later on and find out what I think about the presidents on President. I got a present for the presidents on President's Day. And Lincoln and George Washington and all them bastards. Yeah. The revolution has come off the pigs.
Those were songs that they sang.
Yep, 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 yep. UP Newton. Killed a police officer and got off. Officer Frey. Rest in peace. Yep, 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 yep.
All right, so I'm going to say,
Are we finished? Or are we done?
yeah, we're done.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm gonna say like what I always say, shalom.
But I could.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you all for tuning in. God bless and good night. Uh,